Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going through my Aldi shop. It was £94.48 this week, and I'm going to show you exactly what I bought and also go through what my meal plans are for this week. We are a household of 4, mum, dad, 2 boys. My boys are 8 and 4, so I just thought I would go through some of the things that I get and hope it gives you some inspiration and some ideas. So let's get straight into the video. So dangerous, I get this. So hi guys, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Julie. I forgot my name. My name is Juliette and I do new videos on this channel every week. I'm hoping I can help you and inspire you on some of the things that I do. If you are one of my lovely subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new here, there is a little subscribe button down there in red somewhere. I would love for you to click that and stick around. It's completely free and entirely up to you. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so I love to watch these because I'm terrible when it comes to meal planning. I hate it. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but we do our shopping on the weekend and I'm just forever just sitting there and I get really overwhelmed by what to buy. I need to write a list because otherwise I just go in and aimlessly spend more than I should. We roughly spend around £100 a week on food, and I do think that's quite a lot, but I do know that we have a lot of meat in our meal plans, which does bump it up. And then I tend to like spread things that we are desperate for over the few weeks, like as in laundry detergent or larder items. I try to just get them as and when. So yeah, I thought we'd go through what I buy because I am really trying to cook more meals as a family. But if anybody else out there has got kids, and any kids like mine, you'll know that they tend to eat different to what me and Matt do. We have tried a few things, but we just end up reverting back. So let's get straight into it. I'll show you what I've bought and then I will show you what is for what meal. I feel like me holding the camera this way and showing you things is going to be a bit easier. So we've picked up 2 loaves of bread this week. We go through quite a lot of bread in our house. The kids tend to have a lot of toast on a morning. We have got bananas, and then I also always get myself fat-free yogurt to have with like all fruit, and I like to make healthier versions of desserts like Eton messes, banoffee pie. I tend to use this, which is the fat-free vanilla. Lucas was with me, so he wanted to try the fat-free strawberry, and then I always get the plain as well. This is really nice with tinned fruit. I also picked up these protein oats this week. Now these are the ones that you just put hot water in. However, I do feel these were 49p, so more expensive than the normal ones, and having a look at the nutritional information, they're actually not much more protein than the normal ones. So I think it's like anything, you add wedding onto something, it bumps up the price. Add protein onto something, it bumps up the price. There isn't much more protein in these than the regular ones. It's just clever marketing, but they were 49p, so I thought I'd grab a couple of those. These are the golden syrup flavour, and they also do them in a chocolate flavour too. Lucas picked his cereal this week. He likes to switch it up, so he had the Choco Wheaties, and then I got some more milk because I always have Long Life in the cupboard. First meal this week, we're going to have salmon rice. I actually picked up 2 packets because I'm going to cook a massive batch lot and have some for lunch in the day, but I will show you what that looks like if I've got to film it this week. But I basically bake salmon with some like tikka spice on the top, and then I also have this, which I bought, which is the boil in the bag long grain rice. I do have packet rice, but I just love the boil in the bag. It feels so much easier to do than weighing everything out, which is probably not cost effective, but these are really good if you're crap at making rice like me. So I picked up 2 of those, and then I also put into that rice, I put some mushrooms in, which I've got a big lot here, and I also put some mixed peppers in, which are frozen, which I already have some in the freezer. Tonight, by the way, the boys are going to have frozen pizza, which we've got some in the freezer already. Then the next day we're going to have chicken and pasta, and the boys will have pasta meatballs. So this is the pasta meatball bake that I get for the boys. It's about £5. You pop this in the oven for like 45 minutes, and it is a really nice meal. There's also loads left over, which is really good for Matt's lunchbox for work. So I find that these are really good value for money and just really convenient and easy. I generally do this when Leo's got football because it's just easier for me to prepare, because I don't have to actually prepare anything. And then we will have chicken and pasta. So I used to get fresh, but it is so much more cost effective to get the frozen. I get these chicken breast fillets, and there's a kilo in here, I believe. Is there a kilo in here? What does this say? Yeah, there's a kilo of chicken in here for about £4.50. So I cook all of that and I shred it up and I put it with just some pasta and then some chopped tomato, like the tinned chopped tomatoes, and I just make like a little pastry sauce with some barbecue in there, and then we have that. So that's the second night. So for the third night, I'm actually going to make a beef stew, and these are where these come in, because these are new and they are so much more convenient than fresh. They are 80p, and it is a massive bag of frozen sliced leeks. I also got the sliced carrots to go into a casserole, like a stew kind of thing, and I'm going to use some more of the mushrooms. I picked up some lean sliced beef, and then those are just for the larder. And then I also got some beef stock cubes. I wanted to get the liquidy ones, but they didn't have any, so I just picked up a couple of packs of those to replenish everything. For the larder, I also picked up a couple of vegetable stock cubes, some apple sauce, and some Worcestershire sauce. Oh, and also some maple syrup here. So that's just a few lardery bits. Then that night, we are all going to have the beef stew, so that is for all of us. And then on the Thursday, we're going to have a pork dinner, which is where these come in. So I make pork loin steaks with mashed potato, and then I also use some frozen spinach. Again, this is from Aldi. This is new, and used to get it from Iceland, but this is a big bag of leaf spinach. It's so good to have in the freezer. They come in like little bales, and this was also only 80p. So I do some pork dinner. I put some spinach and some broccoli, and then a mashed potato. I make like a balsamic gravy with that, which is so nice. I will have to do a cooking video soon to show you everything, because I do think it's nice to see. Then I picked up some American pancakes. So on a Saturday, we have pancakes and bacon, and I just always buy this. It's not the cheapest, because these are like £1.50 each, and then I get the bacon and then I get a maple syrup. But the boys absolutely love having pancakes and bacon on a Saturday, especially because Leo trains on football for like 2 hours, so it's lovely for him to come and have a big lunch when he gets home. So that is for the Saturday. So on the nights that we have the pork dinner, the boys won't eat that, so I will make them. What I try and do is, if we're having rice, I will try and make them something with rice. If we're having pasta, I'll make something with pasta. So the night we have pork, we will have mashed potato, and therefore I've bought the boys sausages, so they will have sausage and mash that night. Okay, so moving over, I will show you a couple of like the snacks things, which is like that area, but I will just move across to what I call the convenient food that I've bought. So it's always good to have some things in the freezer if the kids are being particularly fussy that day, or you want to do something quick. So I always make sure I get some chicken dippers. I also bought some waffles, because these are really quick, because you can just pop them in the toaster. So you can actually just put them in the toaster for 6 minutes and they're cooked. So it's a really quick meal with some waffles and an egg or something. I also picked up this, which I haven't seen before, but I used to get one from Iceland, which is frozen mashed potato. I just think I have got powdered mash and I have got more potatoes, but I think this is really good. You can cook it in 5 minutes. If you need something really quick, it's great to have in the freezer. And I also saw these today, which I've never seen before. These are 4 ready baked jacket potatoes. They only take 6.5 minutes from frozen, which is so quick, because I don't know about you, if you make jacket potato, mine take like 15 minutes in the microwave. So I picked those up. I thought, what a great little thing to have in the freezer if you want something quick. So yeah, I picked those up. Also, I got this, which I'm sure I've mentioned before, but this is so good if you are on a calorie controlled diet. Well, not diet, but you count your calories, which I do. This is chicken in white sauce. It is great to go in a pie, but I love it with mashed potato and like green beans. It's really low in calories. It's 138 calories per half a tin, and it is really nice. It's by like the stewed steak and things, so if you wanted to get that, that's where that is. I also picked up some peanut butter, because we have this a lot on toast with bananas, and then also picked up some strawberries, some flavoured water. Leo has that for school because they're not allowed to take squash, but he doesn't drink water, so I always take that. Just don't tell anyone. I've also got a pork loin, which is actually cooking in the oven right now because it is Sunday. So I've also picked that up for the week. And then some Yorkshire puddings for dinner today. Now, moving over, this is just like our snack bits. Now, Matt has this beer, which is really, really cheap, really reasonable. I think it's about, let me just see, £3.59 for 10 bottles. It is so cheap. These are really good as well if you just want a little drink but you don't want a lot of calories, because they're just nice little stubby bottles, and there's 10 in there for £3.59. Like, that is such a bargain. We always have like a shandy, half that, half lemonade, and yeah, I really recommend this bottled beer. And then for snacks, I've got a couple of packets of nuts because Lucas goes through these like God knows. Couple of packets of digestives and cow biscuits, or malted milk, we call them cow biscuits here. And then some of these white chocolate Aldi fingers, again because Lucas was with me, so you know. Picked up a pack of cheese puffs, and they're like the cheap version of Whatsits, or Aldi's version of Whatsits. Couple of packets of milk, couple of bottles of milk. We actually do get a milkman now as well, so though we have those, and we have 6 pints of milk when we go through so much milk in this house. And then I'm just going to quickly walk around here just to show you these last little bits. So over here I've just picked up, like I say, some toilet roll, some laundry detergent, this is like softener, some more ketchup, and then this is the coffee I have. This is so nice. It isn't the cheapest, it's £2.29, but it is the Aldi version of Nescafe. I'm sure they're called like Intenso or something as well, but yeah, this is really, really nice. And if I want an instant coffee as opposed to using my coffee maker, then I do highly recommend this. I think it's just such a lovely taste. Okay, so that is everything I bought this week in my Aldi shop. Like I say, I spent £95, and I do have quite a lot, because everything that I make, I tend to make a lot of it, and I'll batch cook and we'll like have for lunch, like leftovers for lunch and stuff. So for a family of 4, I think this is pretty good. But it's always good to watch and get nice ideas, isn't it? So I will pop my meal plan in the comments section below in case you got bored, you didn't watch the whole thing and you just want some meal ideas. I'll pop them below, and I'm going to try and film them this week if I can, like when I cook them. But it's always just so chaotic around tea time in this house because we have so much to do before Matt goes to work. So yeah, I will do what I can, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye. You set my world on fire. You're my